Hey, good morning. Forgive me, I have not done a thing with myself but put pants on today, and I will use the word pants very loosely, but my butt's covered. So again, I'm trying to get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera, and it doesn't always have to be a setup with my desk and my lights and everything, and I'm just showing you guys the mess that is my apartment right now because I'm trying really hard to get rid of things so that I can raise some money for my van project. So I guess today is the day that I will talk a little bit about my van project. Okay, so I did put you guys on the tripod. I can't carry you around this whole time. I got to thinking about this, and this might be a longer story than I intended. So to tell you about the van project, I have to tell you about something else. Many of you who are watching this at this point know who I am and know my history. Eventually this video is going to make it out to people who don't know me and don't know my history, at least I hope. And I have to tell this story. I'll try to keep my history short because I have a lot of stuff that I can go through, and as I talk about it, I've got some other videos I can do that are actually pretty funny about my family tree. But for today, and yes, I'm stalling, let's talk about me and how my life changed in 2017. I got married young. We were together for about 12 and a half years. And in that time, we had a son, Billy, and Billy is named after his dad. Billy was is my only son. I have a hard time with is and was, because Billy passed away in 2017. When I had Billy, okay, Billy was planned. Unlike a lot of very young moms, I planned to have him. We were already married and we really wanted to start a family. And he was the perfect mixture of his dad and I. A very smart, strong-willed, funny in that goofy way that you just can't wait for them to make you smile again. Strong-willed in that you often wanted to throw them across the room. When he was little, we used to joke that he should be a lawyer because you would tell him no or tell him a reason why he couldn't do something, and he would come back at you with like this perfect rebuttal of why we were wrong. And so parenting him when he was little was quite the adventure, and it was a lot of fun. It was hard, but it was a lot of fun. Billy graduated high school, and in 2015, he went to technical school to get his welding certification. You know, he, for the most part, was just a normal all-American teenage boy who loved to hunt and was easy on the eyes, so lots of girls chased him around. Just the biggest heart. There were so many people that have come to me since he's passed. Just overarching comment about Billy was he had the biggest heart, and you always knew that you were loved by Billy. So in 2017, Billy had gotten a DUI, and you know, I remember the day he called me. He didn't want to call me, and I was angry. His friend had called me and told me that it had happened, and so I was already prepared with the mother of all mother 1-2 punches, you know. At the end of the day, I was just glad that he was safe. I told him that I was disappointed, but I just wanted him to know that we loved him, and that, you know, really the biggest disappointment I had was that his friends had talked to him and told him he shouldn't be driving, and he did it anyway. And that, you know, I just wanted him to remember to listen to the people that love him. And sorry, I'm saying a lot. He was dealing with all of the ins and outs of getting the DUI taken care of, you know, dealing with the lawyer and coming up with what the fines were going to be. You know, he was taking care of it. And every now and then he would give me an update that I didn't ask for, which was really good. And so November 4th, 2017, not really sure the entire story. To be honest, I don't really want to go into all of the details. In that evening, he had apparently gotten some alcohol in his system, was driving home. A police patrol car that was, I believe it was an unmarked car, got behind him and attempted to pull him over. Knowing my son the way that I do, and having had some challenges with that hopeless feeling that leads you to thinking about taking your own life in the past myself, I believe that he got into a place where he saw no way out, and his fear of being imprisoned, just a lot of bad. You add in the alcohol, he took his own life. I got a call the next day. I was 2 hours away visiting family and got a call that my son had been shot and was in the hospital. And a 2-hour drive for me in the middle of hell. And the next day, we got the test from the doctors that there was no brain activity. And so that was goodbye. So after all the dust settles around what you have to do when you lose someone, we did do organ donation, and I've heard from a few people who received organs from Billy, and that's beautiful. Then, I'm sorry, I keep saying I wasn't expecting to do this today. Grieving a loss is hard. Not a word that really describes what grieving is like. Grieving the loss of a child is nearly impossible. We're coming up on a year and 7 months, and there are some days where I don't want to get out of bed still. There's no time limit on this. This is going to last for a really long time. I personally am trying to let the pain be part of who I am, because it is a part of who I am now. Think of it as love for him. And even though it's taken me months, if not over a year, that I have the ability to let that grief just wash into me when it comes. But I still fight with it. It's not natural yet, I guess. It's not natural to not have your child. And when those moments happen, my automatic response is to brace myself for the impact. But instead, I am really trying to open myself up to that emotion, because in reality, it does make it a lot easier to get through. There's not a day that goes by that I don't have a moment where it feels like I've been stabbed in the heart. Sometimes it's multiple times a day. Sometimes I have a really great day and it's only once. It's not okay to have to deal with losing your child. But I'm trying to figure out a way to make it not tolerable, but I want to live. I don't want to just survive my life without him. I need to be able to live my life. And so when I join all of those family members that I've lost, I can say, I know you're proud of me, that I did the hard thing and I lived my life without you to the absolute fullest, and I honored your memory, and you were with me. I felt you there with me the whole time. I felt you cheering me on. That's what I want to be able to say. And the thing that I want to leave anybody with that is also struggling with grief and you're just not sure if you can make it through the next minute, keep moving, literally. Sitting around, letting this dark ball of hopelessness and anger and despair just grow and grow and grow inside of you will take you out of this world. Get up. Even if you just pace around your house, go outside, get in your car, drive around the block and come back, but move. As hard as it is, get up. The second thing is you are stronger than you think you are. Trust me. I never in a million years would believe that I could be here on this planet if I lost my child, let alone tell anybody the story. Believe in yourself. There's a saying that God only gives you as much as you can handle. That used to really tick me off. In reality, we are stronger than we think we are. And it isn't that God's giving us anything bad. God is here with us during the bad times. He's holding us up. We can handle more than we think we can because of him, at least for me. I don't know what everyone else believes, but I know for me personally, I could not have done this without my faith. God has put so many people in my path, both for them and for me. I know that there are people who are really, really mad at God or the universe or whatever higher power they believe in, and that's okay. You deserve to be mad. If you are hurting, you deserve to be mad. Just try not to stay there. Try not to hold on to any one negative thing for too long. And I can't tell you how long too long is. I don't know. It's different for everybody. God gave us tears and emotions for a reason. Use them. So I don't know if you guys noticed, I moved. Had to take a step back. All right, for a little bit of a happier topic, van life. Why in the heck am I selling all of my stuff and moving into a van?